Welcome to Gospel Greetings number 112. You'll remember that the theme of this series on the armor of God is that by appropriating God's power, you can overcome all the attacks of the evil one. Last week, we spoke about feet fitted with the readiness of the gospel of peace from Ephesians 6:15. Therefore, put on the full armor of God with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. We talked about the concept of having peace from Christ and peace between God and man. And we proclaim this gospel of peace to ourselves and others as we go about our business. This week, we will be continuing on the full armor of God and looking at the shield of faith from Ephesians 6:16. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. The oblong shield of a Roman soldier was made of wood and covered with hides. It was called thurios, from thura, a door, which it resembled in its big oblong shape. Our faith and trust in God through Jesus is then like a big shield. So how can we understand this better? Well, there's a famous book called The Pilgrim's Progress. It's a religious allegory by John Bunyan, published in the 1600s. The book is a symbolic vision of a good man's pilgrimage through the various trials of life. At one time, it was the second most read book in the world, next to the Bible. One chapter finds the pilgrim, who is called Christian, in the valley of Humiliation. He is met by Apollyon, a dragon, representing Satan, who is bent on destroying him. Apollyon uses flaming arrows or darts to attempt to overwhelm Christian. While Apollyon has immense power, Christian thwarts these advances with his shield of faith. Whenever Christian stays behind the shield, he is safe. When he comes out from behind the shield, he gets wounded. The battle continues until Christian is exhausted. And finally, Christian draws his sword and pierces the dragon, and the dragon flies off and does not come back again. Apollyon signifies subjection to worldly temptations and forces which are directed by Satan. He represents the opposite of the spiritual freedom that Christian has in Christ. Apollyon, the Satan figure, keeps telling Christian that like Adam and all men since Adam, he is under his power and control. Now, of course, all this has been changed since Christ's victory on the cross. Jesus took back dominion for us and defeated all the works of the evil one. So Christian rejects Apollyon's claims with his divine freedom and authority in Christ. Christian's defeat of Apollyon also symbolizes our victory over all demonic and worldly powers through Jesus Christ. How was Christian attacked? Just like we are attacked by Satan. Apollyon fires flaming darts at Christian, who holds up the shield to protect himself. Likewise, all the lies, temptations, fears, attacks, and accusation of Satan are resisted by our shield of faith. We stand behind Jesus and what he has done for us by faith. So, brothers, remind your will, remind your heart to trust in Jesus' completed work for us. When attacked, keep behind Jesus, the object of our faith. Keep yourself behind this shield. Never venture out into the open. When we don't do this, we get wounded. The shield of faith in Jesus is impregnable, even if we've been beaten before. Like 1 John 5 says, this is the victory that overcomes the world and the devil and his darts, even our faith. Bless you, my brothers.